With 4 down linemen, they go to the nickel defense. That's Jones in motion. Kramer up in the air, intended for the tight end, and it is knocked away. Andre Young, the strong safety, rolls up and took it away from Jordan. 4th down, a punting situation. Holman, not a good kick. James has got it. And he is into Viking territory at the 46-yard line, and he is down by Jim Huff, the center. Good block by Cliff Thrift that sprang James for a 12-yard return. First look at the football. Dan Fouts, that is Wes Chandler in motion. Quick release, Winslow, flea flicker to Chandler. The Chargers taking a play right out of the Dolphins playbook of 1981 in that memorable playoff game. Joey Browner and Willie Teal. In motion, Severs. Fouts will put it up. Time. Unloads in zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Oh, what a catch by Wes Chandler. And the man he jumped over was Willie Teal, 5th year out of Louisiana State. 1 minute, 39 seconds to play. And watch Fouts. He'll do it all year long when he's healthy. A touchdown pass to Wes Chandler. We'll be back to the Metrodome in a moment. That's Brown in motion. Kramer. Airing it out. And it hits number 23, Danny Walters, in his shoulder pads. And a flag is down. Pass interference against Walters. Out of the ball game. The lone running back is Ted Brown. Brown has the ball. Sweep right. Young giving chase. Finally knocked out there by Gilbert, second-year corner out of San Jose State. 36. Kramer tripping. Unloads quickly. It is caught by Steve Jordan. Andre Young, with help from Billy Ray Smith, wrestled him down inside the Chargers' 28-yard line. A first down for the Minnesota Vikings. The ball game again, 2 tied in for Minnesota. That's White in motion. The give is to Nelson. He creases the 24, near the 23. What a block by center Jimmy Huff. That's Sammy White in motion. Kramer, short drop. Goes to White, who clears it out and cannot hold the football.
Well, they're telling us here in Minnesota that Sammy White is on the hot seat. That means
the oldest active player in the National Football League. From 41 yards away. It is good. And Stenerud, 339 career field goals. Clock stops, 7:46 to play. It's San Diego 7, the Vikings 3. There's Chandler in motion. Fouts. Right over the middle. That's Severs to the 32-yard line across the 33. A first down for the Chargers. Brent McNeil, with help from Rufus Best, brings Severs to the ground. Martin is now back in the ball game. That's Kellen Winslow in motion. Muncie sweep right. Now turns it up. Oh, look at what Muncie can do for you. With a 45-yard line and down. Short drop. That's Chandler. Good block by Severs, but Chandler takes it outside into Minnesota territory, out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Right now, an update. Let's go to New York. 3rd down and 5. Holohan in motion, play action to Muncie. South pressure. Reads the blitz. Winslow has the ball. Dives to the 44-yard line. Enough for a first down for San Diego. Out of the National Football League. A first down at the Vikes 44. Muncie tries the left side. Bob Cobb had a hold of him behind the line of scrimmage, and Muncie ran right through him. Here's how about 141 combined touchdowns. There's Ernest Jackson on his feet. A first down inside the Vikings 33-yard line. Scott Studwell, 8th year out of Illinois, back in on 3rd down and about 6 inches. That's the Chucker. To the 30, still on his feet, and finally brought down by Scott Studwell. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 30-yard line. That's Holohan in motion. Holohan, crossing pattern, has it. Dives to the 20-yard line, close to still. Another first down. McNeil and Hannon bring him down. Clock stops. Let's go to New York. Winslow motion. Fouts to pass. Going for it. West End three defenders. Around it comes Jeff with the football. John Swain, first time around he picked on Willie Teal. This time around he picks on John Swain. Chandler and San Diego out to a 14-3 lead.
Once again, Bounce in the scoring zone finds Chandler. San Diego 14, Minnesota 3. We'll be back.
Out is Nelson, sweep left. Across the 38-yard line out near the 39. He'll be shy of the first down. Mike Green knocked him out. Sammy White, Carey, look out. Nelson, a first down at the 45-yard line. Bill Bird knocks him down. On first and 10. Brown to midfield, across midfield into Charger territory at the 48. And what a block by Terry Couch. Andre Young with help from Billy Ray Smith knocked him down. 3 San Diego. That is Sammy White in motion. Kramer on 3rd and 4. Airs it out. It is picked off. Andre Young to the 49-yard line. And he's still going. The ball popped up. Bill Bird came down with it. And the Vikings have the ball.
Well, here's Tommy Kramer looking deep, and you can see the congestion working on the outside receivers of the Vikings as Andre Young is right there to make this play. He takes a good shot right here. The ball becomes loose, and he just bubbles it up in the air. I wonder if he were not down with his elbow.
Yeah, I'd certainly like to see that one again. That's Jones in motion. There's the reverse. And the Chargers sniff it out. The ball is down, and it's still loose. And the Vikings have recovered their own fumble. So Mike Jones and Andre Young of the Chargers trying to play giveaway here with 10:47 to play in the second quarter. Rounder out for the season with a fractured knee. 3rd down and 15. Kramer going for the ball to Wax. And again, it is knocked away, and the flag goes down. Reuben Henderson, the nickelback, whistled for pass interference. 3rd down and 10. The Chargers with 5 defensive backs. Long count. Here come the backers. Kramer picks it up and goes deep. It is overthrown. The tight end, Steve Jordan, the intended receiver at the San Diego 14-yard line, and Miles McPherson.
Take a look at this Miles McPherson.
He is away from Minnesota on 4th and 10. Lionel James back at his own 10-yard line. Coleman bobbles it. He's going to try and go for it.
Yes,
He is in big trouble. Billy Ray Smith penetrated well, knocked Coleman down at the 40-yard line. Greg and I talked yesterday about San Diego's punt coverage team, Reggie, and Coleman told me he felt that the Vikings could exploit that punt team. Dumped punt. Bounce once more. Lets it fly. That's the little guy, Charlie Joyner, to the 40-yard line. Joyner now over the 10,000-yard plateau. Only 3 players in the National Football League have ever drifting by San Diego. Muncie the lone setback. That's Charlie Joyner in motion. Caught by Winslow. Scott Studwell and Dennis Johnson all over Keller. The up back and look for him to get the football. It's Muncie. Jumping and does not get it. And listen to the crowd. Second down and 4 from the 39. Again, that's Brown. Tries the left side, has the first down and more. Near the 46-yard line before Mike Green drags him down with help from Miles McPherson. That's Sammy White in motion. Little inside handoff to Brown. He zigzags his way east and west to the 47-yard line. Andre Young and Woody Lowe shut it down. First down. Muncie has the ball. And out leading the way is Sam Clapham. And Muncie is knocked out at the 15-yard line. Big number 77, Clapham, in his 4th year out of Oklahoma State. In motion is Jordan. Kramer steps up, and he'll go down. Pressure, Rick Ackerman, third year out of Memphis State. Each to three. Bouts will put it up again. Look at all the time in the world. That's Duckworth. His first catch of the year, and he's out of bounds outside the 27-yard line.
Bobby Duckworth, one of those congestion busters we talked about at the opening of the show.
Bounce all the time in the world. Cool, calm, release. But Chuck Muncie on a crossing pattern. He's out at the 37-yard line. Fred McNeil encourages him to head for the stripe.
Now you can expect the Minnesota Vikings to play this way right now.
That's Muncie inside. He's got the first down across the 40. Mike Mullaney, 10th year out of Colorado State. Mullaney coming back from that severely broken collarbone a year ago.
Oh, the three people in professional football a year ago.
Keep your eyes on number 18. Flag is down. There's the release to Chuck Muncie. And I think they're going to get Charlie Joyner for movement on the offensive line.
Usually when you're the intended receiver, you get so anxious out of the huddle and at the line of scrimmage, even for a 16-year veteran, that you move just before you should.
Dan, 3-yard drop. There's a pitch right over the middle of Bobby Duckworth. His second catch in this ball game, and he carries the ball to the Minnesota 15. That's Kellen in motion. Bounce, here comes the blitz. Unloads. Winslow pushing off. And the man he pushed off on was John Swain, and the flags go down. .32 seconds to play. Again, it is Johnson and Muncie. Second and goal. Johnson, touchdown, San Diego.
Just a case of too much coming at you. And had the game just completely out of reach.
To his tight end, Jordan. He's got the ball at the 42. Clock stopped with 18 seconds to play. Carlos Bradley and Reuben Henderson on the tackles.
And that's a safe play. If you're going to use any play in your playbook at this particular time.
Well, more than one player has decided to call it quits or asked out of this organization because Les Steckel took over. Dennis Swilley, the center, retired. Dave Casper asked to be traded. Flag is down. Pass released. It is Ted Brown who has it, and he is out of bounds at the 44-yard line. And look for offensive holding, possibly against Timmy Irwin. Irwin is the one with his hands in the air. Of the San Diego offense and the superb defense by the Chargers. Kramer steps up, releases. That's Terry LeCount at the 44. And the Chargers will give him the underneath stuff all day long in this situation. Kramer will simply throw the ball up here. He's got three wide receivers on one side. Up in the air and out of bounds. Time expires. Halftime score, the San Diego Chargers 21, the Minnesota Vikings 3.
Johnson, Cutwell, and McNeil, linebackers, Swain, Hannon, Browner, and Keel, the defensive back.
That's Chandler. Bounce looks downfield. Comes near side. There's Joyner at the 28-yard line, and the flag is down. John Swain on the hit.
Number 18, offense, still first down.
One official gives the call, and the other official walks it off. That's
first down and 20 now. That's Severs, the tight end. Draw play. There's Muncie. Look at him cut. Across the 20, still on his feet near the 24-yard line. Second down and 9. Muncie picks up 11. There's a pitch. Chucker around the left side. Across the 25, out near the 30, shy of the first down. Freddie McNeil. Third down and 3. About 5-yard drop. Looks one way from Muncie wide open. Across the 47 near the midfield stripe. And Reggie, I go back to what we set up in our pregame. The congestion busters took the secondary deep and cleared everybody. First and 10. That's Severs in motion. Now goes to the top. Bounce. Look out. Blindsided. Kellen Winslow has the ball. Bounces down.
Phelps took a spill that he does not like to take because it came from his blind side.
Ernest Jackson, the running back. Phelps going deep. There's Bobby Duckworth. Or was he out of bounds? He is out of bounds at the 1-foot line.
Duckworth, number 82. Congestion busting at his best. Watch him run right by the defense. He just has the great speed to outrun everybody. Bobby Duckworth. John Swain, pretty good speed himself, but he can't keep up with the congestion busters.
Muncie, the tailback. Johnson. Touchdown, San Diego. Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And San Diego, as they did early on in the first quarter, Reggie, has struck quickly here to open the third period of play.
There's another look at the play. The Chargers can score faster than Paul Newman in his heyday. We will be back. San Diego 23, Minnesota 3.
11:40 to play in the third quarter. 28-3 San Diego. Tommy Kramer wants to go deep, wide open, but it's picked off. Picked off by Andre Young. Second down and 10 Chargers. That's Ernest Jackson. And the helmet flies off, and Ernest heads for the turf. A pickup of 4, maybe 5. Again in motion. Fouts. Quick release. Out pattern to Wes Chandler, and again a man he beats is Willie Teal, a man who certainly lacks the great speed necessary to cover the premier wideouts in this league.
And that makes him very tentative in his coverage. This is a timing pattern. Fouts knows exactly where Chandler is going to break. For a macho game, you have to play with injury.
Fouts, 2nd and 6, over the middle. Look at that, right into coverage. And the man he hits is Eric Sievers at the 25-yard line. Dennis Johnson knocked him down. 1st and 10. Watch this. Holohan, the Joyner, touchdown San Diego. Pete Holohan is going nuts at the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers have succeeded in running the playbook against the Minnesota Vikings.
San Diego laying it on the Minnesota Vikings. Brown caught in the backfield. Kramer's got it. He tries to pass it, and it's intercepted.
It happens when you're in a panic-stricken situation. Ted Brown looking for some place to go. Good effort. Bounces off. Can't get away. Now you shouldn't do that. He puts him in a position to be just embarrassed. Gilbert takes it in for an easy touchdown.
Long will Steckel go with Tommy Kramer. Time in the Vikings history, they are not sporting black shoes.
Maybe they ought to go back to black.
Double pumps. Kramer comes near side. Rice has his first reception as a pro. Flag is down. A face mask on Carlos Bradley. With 4 wideouts. Brown. Missed tackle by Danny Walters. Ball pops loose and Rice recovers. Linda put a game together here at the Metrodome today. Kramer now out of the eye. Second man through. Flag is down, and that is Minnesota's biggest gain from scrimmage on a running play today, and it comes from a rookie out of Baylor named Alan Rice. Ted Brown has it at the 27-yard line, and he is down immediately by Lyndon King. Third down and 4 now at the Chargers' 26-yard line. Tommy will put it up. Got it down at the line. Chuck Ian, second year out of Brigham Young, 6'4", 260. Crossing pattern. Up in the air to get it, and wide open was the tight end, Steve Jordan.
You just can't alibi for that type of pass by Tommy Kramer.
Slow in motion. Luther, out pattern to Duckworth. It is overthrown. Double coverage there. John Swain and Tommy Hannon. Here's Maury Buford, his third punt of the afternoon. Shanked it. Question is, did the ball hit a Viking? Or did it go out of bounds first? I believe it went out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Buford hangs his head and walks.
Well, the key to that missed kick by Buford was a poor drop.
Yes.
When Buford allowed the ball to drop in its kicking motion, he dropped it poorly. The angle was bad. I don't know if you can see from that particular camera angle replay.
There's Pete Johnson. Flags are down as Pete bangs his way. Look at the massive humanity.
It appears as much.
Number 69, offense, still second down.
Excellent point. Second and 17. That's Ernest Jackson in the backfield. That's Eric Sievers. Oh, is he made to pay. At the 42-yard line, Sievers gets 10 of the yards back. Ed Luther at the helm. Steps up, unloads, crossing pattern. That's Holohan. And he is tripped up at the 15-yard line. They are trying to impress upon Kellen in a very subtle way that we can get this job done with or without you, Mr. Winslow.
You may very well be right, Joe.
Ernest Jackson, flags go down from all angles. Fred McNeil cuts his legs out from under him. And it is against San Diego. Well, the interesting thing about the Kellen Winslow, I will tell you this. The Chargers have renegotiated players' contracts in the past, but they've done it very quietly. Draw play, fumble. Luther can't hold it. The Vikings have got it. Joey Browner could go all the way, and he will.
Defenses of the pass. Let's take a look at the replay here. Ernest Jackson, the rookie, getting a chance to do something here. What does he do? Puts it on the ground. There's a mad scramble here now. This is where you want to be careful if you're an Ed Luther. Quarterback should not be down around that type of pile. There's Joey Browner. He has outstanding speed. He sets sail goalward. 63 yards for a touchdown. And remember, the defense scored first for Minnesota.
Browner had one of those last year. And the score, San Diego 42, Minnesota 10.
Attempting to pass today.
Jackson tries to get outside, turns it in, and scoots across the 35 near the 36. Tommy Hannon cuts him down. What's decent offensive showing today? We have not seen that. That is Buford McGee, rookie out of Mississippi. He was the longest shot to make this ball club. That is Pete Holohan in motion. Quick jump, Sievers right over the middle at the 45-yard line. He is nailed instantly by Tommy Hannon about making this ball club. Holohan again moving. That's Johnson crashing into the line near the 48. Ballgame, Buford McGee back in. Luther going deep. That's Bobby Duckworth. He caught it. And it is interference inside the Vikings 15-yard line. Willie Teal, beaten for a touchdown earlier in the game by Wes Chandler, handled this time around by Duckworth. Third down and 9 from the 11. Again, Johnson's going to run the sweep. And he is down at the 10-yard line. That is certainly not Johnson's forte. Come from 28 yards away. Block. Luther's got it. He's going to throw it. Nobody in the end zone. Now you got to give Eddie Luther a lot of credit. He reacted without even thinking. Tim Irwin on the block. That's Mike Malarkey, the tight end, in motion. The give is to Anderson. There's a corner. and bangs out across the 24 near the 25. John Turner, the former Viking, who was in a Minnesota uniform just 2 weeks ago, brings his former teammate to the turf. Diego. And it has been Kramer all the way. That's the rookie. Alan Rice, still on his feet, banging after the 34. Great lead block by Terry Towers. Third. Second down and 2. Play action. Kramer unloads. Rice gets behind the linebackers, and he pays at the 42-yard line. John Turner and Miles McPherson. Minnesota. That's Anderson. Loses the football, and it's recovered by his teammate at Taylor, Alan Rice. You don't think those two play together well? 6 minutes, 47 seconds to play. There's the inside counter. It is sniffed out nicely by San Diego. Chuck Ian and Rick Ackerman bring him down.
We've got some more scores for you.
It's in vogue. 3rd and 1. The give is to Anderson. It will be very, very close. The nose tackle, Rick Ackerman out of Memphis State.
Can away. There's nothing positive about it. We can't learn anything from it. Then I've been with coaches who wanted to go over every play in a game like this and try to point out the mistakes.
4 minutes, 26 seconds to play. Kramer will retreat again. Knocked away. Intended for Mike Jones. John Turner, his former teammate here in Minnesota.
Well, Chuck Knox will test the rushing defense of the San Diego Chargers.
Generous, 52-yarder.
Kicked just like that during the preseason.
And he beat out a pretty good kicker to get here. Rick Danmeyer had been perfect in preseason. But when the tough decisions had to be made, it was Stenerud. To play. And the old-timer, Jan, is back on to kick it away. That 52-yarder a moment ago, just 1 yard shy of the Vikings team record set back in 1965 by Freddie Cox against the Green Bay Packers. San Diego was covered through the preseason and through the first 3 quarters of this ball game. That's Jorel Thomas. Sweep right, still on his feet. A first down at the Vikings 33. On 3rd and 4, there's Thomas. Flag is down as Thomas bangs his way to the 23. Well, we've talked about Kellen Winslow. The Chargers have certainly gotten it done today. Winslow playing a very small part. And you have to wonder if perhaps he's thinking about that on the far sidelines as he, as we told you earlier, has announced his retirement from football after this game. A contract problem with San Diego, and Kellen says if it is not renegotiated, he will call it quits. But perhaps, what about the first-round draft pick for San Diego, Mossy Cade?
Mossy Cade, first-rounder from Texas, cornerback, outstanding talent, probably felt, hey, after the first game, they'll see that they need me. They'll sign me. Well, Mossy, this is a funny game, and the Chargers have done very well without Mossy Cade. I think they would like to have the young man because he's an outstanding talent, but Gilbert and Danny Walters have done an outstanding job today. We'll be back.
Chargers. Here's Luther. The give is to Jorel Thomas on his feet down near the 30-yard line. Paired defensive unit by the San Diego Chargers. Coryell and the rookie head coach, the youngest head coach in the NFL, Les Steckel, in the age of 37, has learned what it is all about to be a head coach in the National Football League. Chargers in a row. We'll be back.